after you won the Conway Award in the spring and you really improved, is it possible to carry momentum through the summer, and how do you do that?
Yeah, that's always a plan, and I'd say just take it one day at a time, honestly. Came out here, just knock the rust off, every day just get better. I'd never want to stay the same or go down. I always want to get better.
Does being close to home help you, or do you find it like you need to kind of distract yourself from wanting to leave the facility and like go back where you're familiar at times?
Honestly, it helps me a lot because I'm a homebody. I get to see the people I love. My wife, my mom, my dad, my sister. My grandma. I get to see them all the time, so it honestly helps me.
What did you like about what you did in the spring, and how do you go about carrying that over?
Honestly, just giving it 100%, 110% every single play. There's times whenever you get tired and you just gotta have that mentality that like 110%. Like I'd rather, what I'm saying, pass out doing what I love than just sitting at home and like, dang man, I wish I would have just gave that extra, 10%. So yeah, just 110% every play.
Charlie Partridge joked about years ago when you first got here that there was a difference between you noticed like, oh, there's a different coach when he's recruiting you, and coach when he's coaching you. But he also said you've come around that you understand the system. How do you feel like you've grown in your relationship with Coach Partridge?
Me and Coach P, I remember before spring ball, we had a serious talk to him, and I'm like, when I came in here, he recruited me out of high school. I'm like, maybe, I wouldn't say I looked at him as my friend, but our relationship was like, maybe if I get to know him good, he's going to have sympathy for me, but that's not the case at all. Coach P is like hard on you. We call him, we call him Hope. Because it's like, he's cool, he's chill, and then when you get up here, he just transforms into this bit. He's not, I wouldn't say he's mean, but like he coaches you the way you're supposed to be coached, and a lot of people are not used to that. So I just told him I just want to keep it, straight business with Coach P, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's okay to laugh and joke sometimes when the time is right, but when we're in the film room, we're on a practice field, you know what I'm saying? It's all business, and everything he says, I never take it to heart because I know he wants the best out of me, so we just keep it straight business.
What's it like trying to uphold the standards set by guys like Weaver and Jones and Kansas here?
Honestly, we're ready to do that. We just feel like they're not talking about our D-line room enough, honestly. And all the older guys in front of me, Nate, Dayon, Bam, Sammy O, Jimmy, we're just ready to take on that role and keep being that dominant D-line that we're used to being.
How long, when you were talking about Charlie and, how he kind of changes when it's practice, how long did it take to get used to that and kind of understand it for what it is?
I'd say for me, it took a little bit longer. So probably, the first 2 years that I was here, I would get it and then lose it, get it and lose it. But then one day, I just had to sit down. Whenever me and Coach P had that talk, I thought to myself, like, man, if this is really what I do, I got to really lock in on this. Like, give it, like I said, 110%. So, like, when Coach P's coaching me hard, I'm a very emotional person, like, especially when it comes to football, because this is what I love. This is what I want to do. This is me. Like, I'm a football player. So when I sat down, I'm like, if this is what I want to do, I'm going to have to be able to get coached harder so I can play at the highest level.
So then when you're out here, today or this month, and you've got a few freshman defensive linemen, if he gets on one of those guys real hard at one point, do you walk over and say, listen, it's all right, you just got to listen to what he's telling you?
I had to do it today. I had to pull him to the side, just let him know everything he's saying to you, you might feel some type of way about it now, but in the long run, it's going to help you out so much. And I always tell him whenever we're in here, just look where I started and look where I'm at right now. I feel like right now in my career, I'm on an uprise. I'm on a, my dad likes to call it when you're on a roller coaster, when you're going up, almost trying to get to the climax.
Were there any older guys who did that for you over the last 2 years?
Oh, yeah, of course. They always did it. All the older guys did it. Every time they would talk to me, they would always tell me, pull me to the side and be like, he's not doing this on purpose, he is doing it on purpose, but he's not doing this because he dislikes you or he's picking on you out of sight in the group. He's just doing it because he knows what you're capable of doing.
It's easier to transfer now. Was that an option, and if so, what kept you at Pitt?
No, I would never transfer. I ain't gonna lie. I don't care. My mentality and my mindset is, I committed my sophomore year, and my mindset is like, if I pick something, I'm gonna go with it, no matter the highest it goes, the lowest it goes, I'm running with it. I don't feel like I'm ever going to transfer. I just feel like if I pick something, I'm going to run with it 110%, even if I'm at my lowest. I just got to do it. That's just being a man. I ain't going to switch up.